Hi, I'm Joe Revita from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are one of 24 worldwide Martin Custom Shop expert dealers, which means we get to bring you amazing Martin guitars, exclusive customs like this one, and just an overall a great Martin experience. Check out empiremusic.com, see our entire selection of Martin Custom Shop guitars and other Martin guitars, our total inventory. You can chat with us through the site. Most importantly, you can give us a call, talk to you, get you the right guitar, and we do a full pro setup on everything we sell before we ship. We dial it into the low end of the factory spec, giving you the best playing experience of any guitar on the market. I'm really excited because being a Martin Custom Shop expert dealer gives us some unique opportunities, which means we get to do in-person hand-pick wood selections at the factory, which I do a lot. We're only about 5 hours from the factory. I'm there all the time. My wife's family's from just outside of Philadelphia, so we're about an hour from the factory at her parents' place. So we're out there a lot. I'm always picking out great wood and designing what I think are cool guitars, and it seems like y'all think too. This is a Martin Custom Shop OM-41 style wild grain East Indian rosewood top, back, and sides. I'm kind of, every time we do an all rosewood guitar, which isn't super often, this has been a run that we just kind of launched. A lot of the guitars we design, you've seen something like. Most of the people, I would say, most people haven't held a high-end all rosewood guitar. I first played an all rosewood Dreadnought Martin probably about 6 or 7 years ago that we bought at the factory, and we sold right away. It was really cool, and I always wanted to do more and just had to wait for the right time. This OM is awesome because we have a Dreadnought version as well, and we wanted to give a nice contrast. The OM is a triple O body, and the big thing is this scale length is 25.4, so a full scale length. I really think through the specs of these guitars, the wood is great, and that's the story, and it's why it sounds the way it does, but if you really want to get into it, the structural integrity of the instrument is really where the guitar becomes not good, but great. The scale length is a really important part here. Rosewood is a darker guitar, not as crisp and clean as a spruce top. So by going with a full scale, you get that focus and definition that I demand. Then we put 1/4-inch scallop bracing underneath. It gives it the ability for the guitar to breathe and emote and sound big. So it's, rosewood has a little bit lower ceiling, or a lower ceiling than a spruce top. So it allows the guitar to still flex and be powerful, which is really important. All the wood that we use on our custom guitars that I hand pick are specifically selected with the help of my custom shop point of contact is a guy named Jimmy Kleintop, and there's a guy named Joe who runs the wood room. We go through and we flex these guitar tops, we touch them, we feel the density, and we make sure they're right for the body shape we're doing, on top of being a premium grade. The most flexible for the right wood, the correct stiffnesses, the right thicknesses to give you the best playing experience. And yes, it's absolutely beautiful. Each one has its own character. As you can see, this instrument is just absolutely gorgeous. But what I love about the rosewood guitars, and what kind of really led me to doing them, is a lot of folks have been looking for like a really full guitar. And full is different than bassy. They want a unique character to the instrument, and this checks all the boxes there. The rosewood top gives the guitar a really fat sound, specifically for its body shape in this instance. You still get the Martin characteristic of nice big bass for the body shape, but this is like nothing else in your collection. If you're looking for a beautiful sounding guitar that is different than all the other options you've seen out there, I'm holding it. We did standard features in terms of, like we did 45 style inlays on the fingerboard. We did the 41 style top binding, ebony fingerboard, obviously, standard modified low oval PA taper neck, the vintage Grover stay tight tuners. So all premium features in there that are really important to bring the guitar up visually and in a performance factor like the tuning machines. It's just an absolutely classic looking Martin with just different tone woods. Gives us a new sonic experience, which I'm really proud of, and just think the guitars are really cool. And by going to the site, you can see the individual ones we have and the exact wood grain you'd be selecting. Now, for those of you that know the videos I do, I like to do dynamic range, and I like to do the mids of the guitar. What you'll find with a rosewood top guitar is it's not going to compete in volume with a spruce top guitar at the top end. But I do feel like you have two things you can keep an eye out for. At a low attack, the guitar sounds very round and mature, which is really cool. It's not as bright or punchy or glassy as a spruce top guitar. Also, the fullness of the instrument, the balance of the instrument is really nice, and as it does open it up, it still keeps that kind of fatness. But I think the guitar still stays nicely defined. Obviously, an OM body shape won't compete with a dreadnought. A Rosewood top won't compete with a spruce top. But this still has a ton of overhead for a player that is the 95%. If you're looking for the loudest guitar, if you're looking for the fullest, biggest, most aggressive banjo killer, buy an Adirondack top, dreadnought, great, have at it. But for the rest of us who are medium attack, medium heavy sometimes, light medium a lot, this guitar covers all the bases and has tons of beautiful overtones and colors that come from it. So let's check it out, see what you think. Incredible balance. The instrument is very, very full top to bottom. I think the top end has got that sparkle that you want, but it's definitely in control, not aggressive to a point where it's like you wouldn't want it. It's really got the ability to stand out without being too brash. The mids of the guitar are very lively. The bottom of the guitar's got that full, almost like a floor tom. I mean, it gives you that kind of full percussive bottom end, which is really impressive out of an orchestra body shape. If you heard this dynamic range, this light volume, it sounds beautiful, light medium. When I got to the very end, it was really pushing it really hard. It does kind of hit that ceiling, right? You feel it like, okay, it doesn't want to go anymore, which, like I said, if that's what you're really looking for in an instrument, reach out to us. We have tons of guitars we can help you find that will do that better. And like everything, it's a trade-off. If you get this characteristic, sometimes you have to give up another characteristic. In this instrument here, it's one area that it's not going to be is the heaviest strummer, but it does amazing things everywhere else. It's the Martin Custom Shop OM-41 style, all wild grain East Indian rosewood. It's an Empire Music exclusive, hand-picked right at the factory from our wood locker. I'm Joe from Empire Music. Check out empiremusic.com. Remember, we do a full pro setup on everything we sell, dialing it into the low end of the factory spec, giving you the best playing experience on earth. Chat with us through the site or just give us a call. We'd love to talk to you, get you the right guitar and the best version of it. Hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching.